the question of where we came from has puzzled humans for centuries. According to the theory of evolution, human beings have evolved over millions of years from simpler life forms, starting with single-celled organisms. The process of evolution involves genetic changes that are passed on from one generation to the next, and those individuals with advantageous traits are more likely to survive and reproduce. More specifically, the scientific consensus is that modern humans, Homo sapiens, originated in Africa around 300,000 years ago. Our ancestors gradually spread out of Africa and into other parts of the world over tens of thousands of years, eventually populating the entire globe. However, many people also have religious or spiritual beliefs about the origin of humans, and these beliefs often differ from scientific explanations. The theory of evolution, which is supported by extensive scientific evidence, proposes that all living organisms, including humans, share a common ancestry and have evolved over billions of years through a process of natural selection. This process is driven by the genetic variations that arise spontaneously and randomly within populations, and the resulting changes that provide individuals with advantageous traits in their environments. In the case of humans, the evolutionary history begins with the first living organisms, such as bacteria, which emerged on Earth about 3.5 billion years ago. Over time, these organisms evolved into more complex forms of life, such as fish, amphibians, reptiles, and mammals, each with their own distinct characteristics and adaptations to their environments. The earliest known human species, called Homo habilis, lived in Africa around 2.8 million years ago. This species was followed by other members of the Homo genus, including Homo erectus, Homo heidelbergensis, and eventually Homo sapiens, which is the species to which modern humans belong. Based on genetic and fossil evidence, scientists believe that Homo sapiens evolved in Africa around 300,000 years ago, and then gradually spread out into other parts of the world over tens of thousands of years. This migration was likely driven by factors such as climate change, resource availability, and competition with other species. Of course, it's important to note that the scientific theory of evolution is not incompatible with religious or spiritual beliefs about the origin of humans. Many people see evolution as a natural process that was set in motion by a higher power, while others believe that science and religion are simply different ways of understanding the world around us.